What up, gang? Welcome back to episode 2. I can't believe it's already been a month. Let's get into it. First, let's go over where we're at currently. 2, we're going to go over the 3 failed plans for this month, and then the new plan, and then the new funnel, and then November totals. Frick me. I'm glad I'm doing this series, though. I'm so glad y'all get to see all these freaking just mistakes and stumbling around. But let's get into it. So the plan we left off in the last episode was we're going to work towards this bank of like 20 quote-unquote perfect videos for our one ideal avatar. We're going to set up an IG system that actually like talks these people one-on-one. Frick all that. You'll know you'll see what I say in a second, but like we like low-key kind of just scrapped all of it. What happened was Griff flew in from New York, my partner, and we were doing some work and we'd done this like system and we were like, dude, this is just not it. Like something feels completely off. So our plan was to get this dream customer. They see KJ the anti-guru. We're going to use story selling to sell them on a new opportunity inside of copywriting. They'll make a bunch of money. We were just like, this is not working. And let me show you an actual iteration like I'm talking about. So what happened was we learned that, okay, let's start like doing more story selling. We looked at my old videos, the ones that had done the best. And all these videos, I'd been selling the concept and then just giving it away for free, like the actual value. And so we're like, you know what? Let's do that again. Let's have like a story at the front. And so we did. We posted this video called How I Write Six-Figure VSL. It had an amazing thumbnail. It had an epic intro that was clean edited. It had an insane story selling section, which was probably one of my best. And then it had an insane amount of free value. Let me show you what we actually gave away at the end of this. Ridiculous. It's essentially everything that I do for writing six-figure VSLs, completely like outlined. I mean, it's all there. Offer deck, story selling, the hooks, offers, all of it. And then I did this little thing at the end where I kind of like sold them with some piece of copy about, if you want to unlock all these extra things, you can go buy it here. And I don't know. It's just something felt off, which was weird because the video was perfect. As far as that format, we nailed it. We've been trying to nail this format for a month now, like 9 videos in, and I felt like we crushed it. Everything was great. And so why did I wake up Sunday feeling like this still ain't it? And I'll show you why. It took a lot of deep thought. But here was our plan week 2. YouTube videos, DM keyword for like the lead magnet, etc., and point them all to the school. So the lead magnet, like you saw, goes to the school page. We set them to the school page. Their Instagram sends them to the school page, and we get, a low-ticket client. But we quickly realized this is just so not worth it. Like the conversations we were having, it was just like a giant waste of time for the people, the leads, and us. And so we were like, this is it. So we scrapped that. So like we're already 3 plans in, we're already scrapped in 2 weeks. So me and Griff go for a walk. We're playing pool and then walking around. We literally just walk a lap, then play some pool at the pool table at the office, walk a lap. We did that over and over again. And we came up with a lot of breakthroughs over the weekend. So here were the breakthroughs as far as first principles. Number 1, we need to make sure every qualified lead either blocks or buys. Like we need to just, if we're going to track leads, we need to keep up with them. This is not complicated. It's just something we've just not been good at. Next is the line between what we give and what we sell has to be black and white. I know this sounds stupid, but you just forget that. Like we can't give people how to write copy and then sell them how to write copy. Something feels off. Either the free value is not that good or the paid stuff is not that good. But they can't both be great because you're giving the same thing. It's like if someone comes up, or if you go to a restaurant and they feed you this kind of lower quality steak and you're extremely full and they ask you, hey, we got a really nice steak in the back. You want that one for $80? And you're like, no, that'd have been nice to know an hour ago though. That's the problem. We have to give them an appetizer that makes them hungrier for the real thing that we sell. And I'll talk about that in a second. And then the third thing is we shouldn't try to resell people in like a B2C sense who've already been sold to and see behind the curtain. So the classic expert secrets, story selling and get them to buy into a new opportunity. It's like watching a magic trick as a kid. You're lost in it. It's magical. And it's just like, it's sick. And you get sold. And then us natural copywriters and marketers were like, how did you do the trick? How did you do it? And so we start studying funnels to see how we got sold. But it's kind of like a fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me kind of thing. It's like they're not going to be sold to again in that same sense, at least not like high level elite business owners. I know that after I bought a high ticket course that was not what I thought it was going to be, I never bought one again. I bought other stuff, but I was sold to completely differently. And so doing that story selling type videos to people who are actively studying copywriting is just not it's not a good plan. And then fourth thing is we must inherently create pain and desire based on what we give for what we sell. So a good example is I did this back in the day where I taught people how to write copy and they had to buy my system for getting clients. And so the better I teach you at writing copy, the more you want to get a client because you're better at the skill and you feel like you can do it. You're more confident. And so you not having a client becomes more and more painful. And fifth thing, people who are gun shy to trust need to see that our main goal is being the best at what they want to learn. It shouldn't appear like we put any effort into the selling info side. I'll explain that a lot more in a second. The takeaways are pretty simple. Traffic, focus on just giving and showing what we're doing with the skill. Our content needs to appear like we don't care if people watch it. And so a big thing from this content we've been doing recently is it's just off from the very jump. It looks like I care about thumbnails. It looks like I care about intros. It looks like I'm a YouTuber and not just a copywriter. It looks like my focus is on YouTube and selling instead of on the very thing that they want to do, which is writing really good copy. And once again, this is so nuanced that it takes me so long to figure this out. But we're not selling B2C or BizOp necessarily. We're selling to people who have already been sold those things and failed with them, and now they're back on YouTube looking for someone who actually does it. And so we can't look like the very same people who sold them and they have a negative connotation with in the first place. We have to look at the guys who are the best and are just doing it. So yeah, all these are kind of the same thing. But another thing from conversion is we need to keep any and all sales confined to a one-on-one conversation. Build trust, leverage that trust, not by sending them to a funnel, but having them talk with us one-to-one. And so we're all right, here's the new plan. We'll do YouTube videos that are low effort, CTA to a DM combo, and then a setting system, and then we'll sales call them with CS downsell. So we're if we're going to reach out to people with high awareness level, we should just sell copy up front. Now, we started building this setting tracker and setting assets, trying to set people and realize, wow, most of these people are not the people we want in Copy Elite. It just wasn't happening. And so, all right, the new plan. Let's just scratch this. I sat outside and thought and I prayed and I was like, this is what I would want to see. If I was going to invest into someone's coaching and info, this is exactly what I would look for. So it's this. I want to have healthy expectations and timeframes, patient, wise, calculated moves, consistency and commitment, and simple everything. This leads to faith, peace, joy, clarity, contentment. How do I win content without luck? It's very simple. It's stupid simple, actually. It's set a really cool goal, learn really cool stuff to try to hit that goal, show the cool stuff that I learn, and then document my progress towards that goal. Hint, hint. What do you think I'm doing right now as we speak? So yeah, this is it. The key is boring system, exciting stuff. And so this, if you're watching this, then this is already working. It's proof that it's working because do you care that I don't have all my lights on and I don't look pretty like Iman on a thumbnail? Do you care if the Miro is do you care that I'm just screen recording this? Probably not, because you're an elite level talent and business owner. At least you should be if you're watching this. Your goal is 100K a month profit, which is astronomically higher than the average person would ever even consider. And so you care about the exciting stuff. Is what KJ doing sick? Is this going to make me money? You don't really care about the flashy crap. You just want to make money and you want to do whatever works. Specificity is power. So getting more specific with the content, solving very specific problems completely. Showing, not telling. So not just make a theory for what's going to solve a problem, but sign a client, solve that problem for myself using AI, build a system, and then just show it. Just show you guys what I did. Not tell you what to do or teach you, or just show. Fifth thing is macro story. So, like you'll see with this series. I don't know if you're watching this soon. If you're watching this a year from now, this could be crazy, me saying this live right now. But a year from now, when there's 12, 13 episodes, and I'm like getting closer, I've already hit 100K a month in profit. Do you know how sick of an asset this is going to be? But, you can only make this by thinking long term. Like if you think you're going to hit 100K next month, like we all did when we first started, you wouldn't be making these kind of videos. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So for the process of like what we're trying to do on our main YouTube channel, what is the goal? What is the cool goal? Well, I thought 30K a month sounds new to these people. It also, their awareness has been raised to what's possible. So the 10K a month doesn't hit anymore. Also, inflation is a real thing. So people don't really care about 10K a month, at least from a dream perspective. Everybody wants to actually make it because no one actually makes it consistently in this space. But 30K a month, really, consistently, with AI copywriting, specifically AI, because it has to be a goal that people have. I don't feel like many people are being sold into just copywriting anymore. They're being sold into AI copywriting. And so if that's their goal, that's now my goal. And so this is it. I set a goal and I'm going to learn cool stuff, make a video about it, document it, learn cool stuff, progress my way up to this goal of 30K a month. And then all of our work becomes not only info. So like, these videos, I'll probably keep them pretty interesting because I can't help but frick around with stuff. But technically, these videos that I'm showing you should be like so simple because the info should be simple. It's a simple funnel. And I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. All the complexity, all the mental effort is going to go into me actually doing the cool stuff. So doing the cool things on Miro with a real AI copywriting business, that's going to attract the absolute killers, people who are going to be super willing to drop 4K, people who are going to actually get insane value from that 4K on my coaching. I'm excited. I think this is it. I feel like we solved it as far as like the framework, right? Obviously, this is the harder way to do it. You have to actually do the thing. You have to actually document it. You have to be good at what you do. It sounds so stupid, but no one's doing it. So I'm like, let's try it. And the best example that I have is Iman. I feel like Iman documented his entire agency journey better than anyone else did when he was building it. And that gave him that insane, unshakable platform because he hit a crazy goal. He was doing like 70K a month or whatever with his agency. He documented it. So like it's just proven. And then he sold info and he never looked back. I feel like what really freaked me up is I went into coaching way too quickly. Not too quickly because I feel like I'm called to do this. But I didn't have that stable foundation. And also the environment changed. Like AI is here. It changes everything. So the new funnel, okay? Number one, 100% document cool stuff videos. So this came out yesterday, 21 hours ago. The first ever road to 30K a month with AI copywriting. Pretty sick. The goal here is not to be a coach. It's to be Ronaldo, to be the best player in the game. Think about how much freaking aura Ronaldo has and how much you want to be like him and buy his cleats or whatever. You don't buy someone's cleats unless they're goated at the game that they play. That's what I want to do. I want to be the best. And also it's positioned as a copywriter, not a YouTuber. So this looks like a copywriter just threw this together and is helping you guys out by documenting. It doesn't look like I'm trying to sell anything because I'm not. Like it's just showing you guys what I'm doing. And then low ticket school group. So you might think, and I kind of thought this too, well, okay, if I'm not going to sell anything, then I shouldn't put a link to the school, whatever. But I've realized after buying something this week, like the realist people want to just buy the low ticket thing. And so I was trying to learn some AI stuff about like just basic AI and contenting and research and stuff. And I found this guy's channel. I can't remember his name, but I found it. He looked like he was really good at what he did with AI and content. So I clicked the description. He had a school group, bought it without thinking, started going through the school group, started making Griff go through it. So it's like people want to buy stuff, especially people with money and less time. The real people that you want in your funnels, they want to buy stuff. But by having a low ticket, it filters out the real ones from the fakes. And so like if you're a really advanced business owner, okay, and you find somebody, you don't, like you know how the game works. And so you don't trust them instantly. But you do want to buy something where you're not watching a ton of content. And the low ticket, in my opinion, is like the perfect solution. Because I don't know this guy, but I got money, at least like a little bit amount. And so I just bought his low ticket and I'm going through it. And if his low ticket was phenomenal, I would be like, okay, bet. Like I might need to get more help from this guy. I know who I'm going to whenever I need more help. Yeah, So going forward, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's very simple. It's just road to 30K a month, where I'm just showing exactly what I did that month. It's my Instagram and then a copy school. Yeah. Super non-needy, super chill. And I think by like, episode like 10, 11, 12, whatever, where I'm doing 30K a month, it's going to be insane. People are going to be like, holy crap. Because I'm going to show the whole process transparently without faking anything, without using any crazy like workarounds. It's just going to be me making money with copy. And it's going to be hard as frick. Like 30K a month agency, actually recurring, that's not an easy feat. Info is easy mode. Agency is tough. So I'm excited. It's going to be a challenge. My Instagram is going to be positioned as a player, not a coach. So I'm going to change this from being all about, make your first K with copywriting, and more like, 7-figure copywriter. If you want copy, DM me. Like, I'm going to look like a copywriter because I will be one. It's going to be my whole goal. I'm going to be sending outreach on my Instagram. So of course, I need to make it look like I'm really good at copy, not just coaching. So from copy school, how do we get perfect alignment into copy lead? Now, this is kind of the least, I guess, certain thing I am. We'll see how it works. I don't really know. But I'm going to do a wait list. So this is already live. It's already up. So anybody wants to join from copy school to join copy lead, it's in every single link, every module. It's a wait list, basically saying we're at full capacity, in which we pretty much are. Like, I don't want to take on more copy lead clients. I want to grow the agency. If people come along who are killers, then obviously I want them to join. But it's more of just a bonus. I want to focus on agency, let the info just sell itself, do its own thing. And that's how I believe 100K a month is going to be the quickest. It seems like it's going to take longer, but I believe that once we hit 30K a month with an agency, and I've been releasing just free sauce and update videos the whole time, dude, I think we could do one launch and hit 70K a month, or hit 70K with the freaking info off the back of that, and just, it'd be crazy. 100K. So from the wait list, it goes to what we talked about earlier, high trust one-on-one combo on an iPhone. So not a marketing platform. I literally have a new iPhone, which we're just going to like literally text people like, hey, you're on the wait list. I'll let you know there's more slots. And then as stuff opens up, as my calendar opens up, I'll be like, hey, I got a slot or two. If you're interested, book a call. So keeping it very limited, scarce, because I don't want to care about it. Like, I genuinely don't want to care about signing people to copy lead. It needs to be like an afterthought, not the main thing. The main thing needs to be the main thing, which is getting really freaking good at writing copy as an agency. So because of that, I know this is kind of out of left field, but this is kind of crazy. I saw a challenge on Instagram from this guy, Blake, Mr. 4 to 8. Okay, I don't know if he still has the thing up, but we'll see if he has the post. Probably not. Yeah, it says we're hiring copywriters, so I'll play it for y'all. Let's see if he...
I am hiring for the highest paid copywriting position in the online business world. This will be a full-time, long-term creative role. You'll have ownership, upside, and a chance to shape multiple brands at scale. The best writers in the world, they will be fighting for this. Now,
so I thought, you know what? 10K bonus for winning, chance to work on insane info offers behind the scenes. Like, this is what we just talked about. So me and Griff looked at each other like, man, let's do it. We got to do it. And so we did. We spent like 4 days, including Thanksgiving, just grinding our face off, handwriting all of this copy. We did a full like 15-minute VSL. We did 10 ads with all these different angles. We did an entire rebrand of their like masterclass. There's some high-level vision stuff in here that I'm not going to show y'all. But yeah, we put a lot of creativity, a lot of work into it. Instagram sequences, all this stuff just for a chance to win. And it wasn't necessarily about winning, but more I wanted to try to PR. I wanted to max out. It's like you go to the gym and you work out, but every couple of months you want to like see just how much stronger you've got. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to max out on copy. Like, let's write as much as we can for a real offer in a real competition and see where we stand up. Now, this guy has not like said anything else about this, and it's been 2 days. Hopefully this was like a real thing. I don't know. Maybe we just lost and he just hasn't mentioned that, or I didn't see the email. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted, but it was more about just maxing out. And I'm proud of us. I think we can write some really dang good copy. I think I've just been so far in the weeds on my stuff, and I sell to such aware people. It's like, what am I even doing? Like, why am I writing copy for this offer? Like, this offer sells it by me writing copy for other people. Anyways, we've been over that. But yeah, proud of it. Very, very happy with where we're at. Now, let's get into the metrics. So October, Copy School was down to 8K, Copy Lead down to 15, CE Agency up to 4.5. So if you want to see kind of more of the agency side of things, that's what the whole other series is about. But you guys are probably business owners, so you don't really care about that. Revenue down to 27, so down like 3 or 4K. Honestly, that's honestly kind of sick. We kind of like tanked selling anything, so I'm shocked that we're still doing 30K a month almost, which is praise God. Honestly, praise God. Expenses were down though, so 3.2, 12.2. The team should be a lot lower going forward. I'm really focusing on as little as possible when it comes to selling the info. Like I want the info to take up none of our time, just to be in the background, automatic. And then expenses were down to, we actually profited more. Hopefully I did the numbers right. I mean, I double checked everything in my like accounting sheet and whatnot, but so we went up in profit somehow. Here's kind of the metrics on YouTube and school. So we only posted 3 videos, which is kind of shocking that we still almost did 40K views. So I feel like the free course is really pulling its weight. New subs, actually there it is. New subs was 433, so only 2 less than last month. I don't know how that works, but it does. And in school, we only had 30 new paying members. Total paying members, 95, so down to 8.1. I think that some of the school payments just haven't come in yet, so they might be like attributed to next month, so it could be higher automatically from that. But we'll see. And we had 4 closed calls from the school. So 6 calls, 5 calls taken, and then 4 closed. Pretty happy with that. I'm liking how people are ascending. So from 30 new members, having 4 ascend to Copy Lead is like not bad at all, I think. I don't know. You guys can let me know. But whatever you guys want me to show you, you want me to go in detail on this on next episode, whatever, just let me know in the comments. I'm just here to like show all my freaking screw ups and failures. Hope you guys learned something and enjoy it. If not, you can just watch me fail and it'll be entertainment at least. So love y'all. See y'all in the next month. Boom.